How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And even though it's a bit out of nowhere and there was no notice or anything, I decided to make a video. So I'm going to go over I say, sort of controversy that's been going on recently, particularly with the internet, and that's with the fact that two games have been compared to a lot recently, Valorant and CSGO. Obviously, Valorant being a brand new game that's still in beta, that not a lot of people have access to, obviously, that are comparing it to CSGO. And the big question is, will it kill CSGO? You know, the battle for the FPS genre, who will come out on top? So I just thought I'd make this video from an outsider looking in, not sponsored, so just like to let you know this is not sponsored, although I wish it was. And I've played both games, I've got recording in both, and anyway, let's get straight into it. So first off, I thought that I'd go into Valorant and talk about that one first, because it's the new one, it's the one with the most hype at the moment, and it's the one with the sort of the biggest controversy. A lot of people are reluctant to play it because of this whole there's the anti-cheat in your kernel situation, which I'm not too fussed about because it sort of has to be in your kernel so that it knows absolutely everything going on with your computer. It's an incredibly advanced anti-cheat, and that's why I'm completely happy with it being in my kernel and on my computer. Anyway, regardless, getting onto the subject at hand, I do think Valorant is a very interesting and exciting game. I say exciting because I think it has an awful lot of potential. There's a lot you can do. For example, as you can see here with the abilities, that are very different to other games. And if I am going to compare it to CSGO, the guns, the gameplay are quite similar. Some guns have scopes that CSGO doesn't really take onto account, and some guns are quite similar to CSGO. For example, the pistols are quite similar to CSGO. On the flip side, there are a lot of abilities which are quite cool, such as ultimate abilities, which are completely game changing. However, you can only use them sort of every now and then. This one right here is Phoenix's ultimate, which basically regains his HP and allows him to teleport a bit. You've also got small little things like fireballs, as seen here, which is essentially a Molotov in-game. You've got flashbangs, which are also abilities, and smoke grenades, which are also abilities. So Valorant has completely taken out grenades from the situation and replaced them with abilities. You have to buy them with your in-game currency that you earn for getting kills and all sorts and rounds, which is quite good, and it makes it a lot balanced. It relies on more team-based strategy. Whereas CSGO, this kind of thing can happen, where you can be a one-man army and take out pretty much the entire enemy team. Everyone has weapons, everyone has grenades, and it's very, very it's very balanced in CS's terms. Whereas with Valorant, it's a bit different because everyone sort of has to, if you need a smoke grenade, you need one specific person. Again, with CS, there's a lot of game modes, like seen here with the clip. We have Deathmatch and Wingman as well, which are two completely different game modes to anything we've seen on Valorant. Valorant just has unranked and ranked gameplay, whereas CS has a mix of ranked 2v2, which is Wingman, ranked competitive, which is 5v5, deathmatch, casual, all sorts. Valorant still only has two. The big thing of the fact is that Valorant still is only in closed beta. Here's just a quick clip of me showing that CS does have the ability for anyone to buy any grenades, whereas Valorant, like I was saying earlier, you have to rely on the character's abilities to do stuff. For example, here you go, here's a Molotov. We've also got a high explosive grenade here, and of course, the fan favourite, the flashbang. These are all available to any player, whereas with Valorant you have to pick a certain character and hope that they've got some of these things. I was using the character Phoenix earlier on in the video, and he has flashbangs and molotovs, but he doesn't have much else. He doesn't have smoke grenades or anything like that. Basically, what I want to get to in conclusion is the fact that both games are quite good. They show a lot of potential. CS obviously has been out for ages and is a massive game, but I don't think Valorant is going to touch it. I personally think Valorant is going to be fantastic on its own and is going to be a brilliant game to play. But anyway guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Last little note I want to make is the fact that CS actually has its own fan base, obviously, and Valorant also has its own fan base. I was playing Valorant and asked a lot of the players and teammates that I was with if they had came from CS, and most of them were completely new players. They hadn't came from any game, they were completely Valorant only, which is really promising, and the fact that the game is only in beta, it's not even out yet. I think this game is going to be quite like the Dota 2 and League sort of debate. They'll rival each other. I don't think they'll even touch each other either, because I think their fan bases will grow and they'll create their own fan bases and they'll be fine. I don't think Valorant's going to kill CS, and I certainly don't think CS is going to kill Valorant. But anyway, I think Valorant's a fantastic game. I love playing it, and I think that's all I can say on it anymore. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, subscribe, like. I've been Z, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.